Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Storytime Society. I'm your host, Jamie, and I'm so happy you're here. I'm so glad you're alive. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. The theme of this episode is relationship drama, but it's more like best friend drama and honestly, like betrayal drama. They're kind of similar, to be honest, from what I can tell on the title, but we're just going to get straight into the first story, and the title is My 26 male gym buddy, 35 male, is cheating on my sister's 28 female best friend, 30 female. I told him we can't be friends anymore. Am I wrong? I used to train alone because I don't have to take others into account. I have a very irregular schedule and long hours, so this works for me. I train whenever I can. I also lift pretty heavy. I met Ben, 35 male, 8 months ago. He joined my gym and we hit it off. He talked to me and asked me if he could train in with me. I was hesitant, but I could use a spotter sometimes. He's a cop and surprisingly has the same irregular shifts as me. His lifting stats are also very close to mine. We started working out together and pushing and motivating each other for higher PRs. As guys do, we started talking about hookups, dating, and life in general. Do they really? I don't think so. During sets, and sometimes we hung out outside of the gym as well. He told me he was dating around and he had a few fuck buddies. I thought nothing serious or exclusive because he was seeing several at the same time. One day, my sister came to the gym with me, and Ben was there too. She recognized Ben as the boyfriend of her best friend, Allie. I asked her if she was sure and what does she mean, boyfriend, or if they were exclusive. She told me, yeah, and of course they're exclusive. I quickly changed the subject. The next time I met Ben at the gym, I asked him after our workouts about Allie, and he confirmed that he was indeed dating her. I asked him if she knew about the other girls, and he said no, she doesn't. He was basically cheating on her. I felt very guilty and conflicted. I told him I knew Allie, and she was a very nice girl and didn't deserve this kind of behavior. I said we could no longer be friends, and I didn't want to train together anymore. I told him to cut all contact. He said he didn't understand what had changed and said that we were good friends and I shouldn't throw this away. I have to say, a part of me still wants to train with him and hang out because I thought that he was a good guy, but then I feel incredibly guilty towards Allie and know that I can't do that to her. Our gym sessions were great, and I always felt pumped up. I told Ben no and to stop texting or calling me. He still does, and it's kind of awkward at the gym, but I ignore him. He still wants to be friends. Am I wrong? Is it my place to tell Allie to dump this guy because he's a cheater? Oftentimes, the harboring of bad news gets crucified, so I really don't want to tell my sister and burden her with this knowledge and the task of telling Allie. What should I do? Tell Allie? Tell my sister? Shrug it off and still hang out with and train with Ben? No, your gut instinct is definitely right to tell you just not hang out with this loser. He's literally a boy Zoe. Like, that's actually he's like, yeah, bro. I'm just like, I'm dating her. And then yesterday he's like, yeah, I'm also have 15 other fuck buddies. So what's the problem? I feel like guys just think. Also, I beg to differ. He's like, as guys do, we started talking about hookups and date. Is that what guys talk about? Because I swear to God, guys do not talk about anything other than like I don't even know the current sport or such like surface level stuff. I know obviously some guys probably do talk about that, but it's always crazy how much information that my fiance doesn't get from his friends when they're going through something. I'm like, how did you I'll ask a singular question. He'll tell me something huge. He's like, "Oh yeah, like blah blah blah," and it's big news. It's something really dramatic and crazy that happened. And then I'm like, "Oh," and I ask a follow-up question. I don't know. I didn't ask. Hello? It genuinely makes no sense to me. If someone told me that, I would be asking every single question there is in the book to ask. But anyways, tell Allie, be like, hey, I guess you have to tell your sister, but definitely tell your sister for sure. And hopefully your sister will tell Allie. But if not, like, tell Allie yourself. What do you have to lose? You're not going to be friends with this guy. It's not like you're friends with Allie. And I guess you're worried about your sister's relationship and Allie's relationship, but at the end of the day, if Allie is not going to believe her, or if she's going to be like, oh, it's fine, I don't believe that, he's definitely not cheating on me, blah, 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 then, like, that's gonna suck for her when she finds out that that actually was the truth and she actually has been being cheated on. I don't know, but he clearly sucks, and he's like, it sounds like he thinks of women as an object, and it sounds like you don't, and you're actually a good guy. And you said you thought he was a good guy, and that's why you were hanging out with him. But now you know he's not a good guy. So the point of hanging out with him is completely lost. But anyways, we're going to read the update. And this is 3 days later. Thank you for all of your replies. Some were worried because Ben is a cop. Well, that would never stop me from doing the right thing, and I'm glad that I did. I knew I had to tell Allie. You guys gave me the push that I needed. I would have wanted to know and would be very upset if someone I knew was aware that my significant other was cheating and chose not to tell me. I found out the extent of Ben's douchebaggery. First, I told my sister right away that Ben was sleeping around and I wanted to warn Allie. She came with a bombshell. Ben was hitting on her, too. That asshole is infuriating me now. Ben sometimes tagged along when my sister and Allie would hang out, and Ben would always flirt or hit on my sister. This asshole is making me so furious right now. My sister hadn't told Allie because she didn't want her to get hurt, and nothing happened, and never would because Ben is Allie's boyfriend, and also my sister doesn't date assholes. So then I decided to tell Allie. My sister was there too. I decided to take the direct route and rip the truth out like a bushy woman getting a full Brazilian. It would be quick and sting, but not as much as slowly peeling it off. Apparently, Allie suspected some douchebaggery going on because he was being secretive with his phone all of a sudden lately and would hide when he was texting or turn away the screen, etc. Allie was upset, but she did see it coming, I guess, and was really glad that I told her. She said she loved me like a brother of her own, and she really thanked me for the honesty. She was dumping Ben right away and wants to go no contact and block him on all social media. I was at the gym yesterday and today, but I didn't see him. We'll see how it goes. I'm not switching gyms because of this asshole. I've trained there for years now, and I know the owner and staff. I really love my gym. What have I always said about a cop? Don't date a cop. No, don't date a cop. Don't date a military man. Don't date a firefighter. Sorry. Don't date an athlete. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know what to say, but every time I hear a story about one of these men, it's always this kind of same story. Every time I've been involved with one of these men, or anytime my friends have been involved with these men, it's always the same thing. And also, I had a friend in high school, and he was older than me. So he was in college, or he didn't even go to college. He was going straight into like becoming a firefighter. And he would tell us about all the shit that went down at the, I don't know, what is it called? Firehouse. But he would always tell us. And he was always like, yeah, every single one of them are cheating on their wives or girlfriends, which obviously don't attack me. I know people love to take what I say as like a absolute all the time. Especially last time I said don't date a firefighter. Oh my god, I got some girl coming at me in my DM so crazy. So many paragraphs of my husband is a firefighter and he absolutely blah 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 blah. They do so much for us, blah blah. Okay. Period. They do, and thank you for your service 100%, but that doesn't negate the kind of person that they are outside of their, like, does that mean that I have to be like, oh, he's a cheater, but he's a firefighter. So that means he is completely absolved of any of the cheating or bad things that he's done in any relationships. But also, obviously, I know it's not all firefighters. It's not all of them, or cops, or military men. But dare I say most. Okay, the top comment says, is it just me or did this whole sequence read like a breakup with a manipulative partner? He said he didn't understand what had changed and said that we were good friends and I shouldn't throw this away. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Honestly, he sounds like he loves him. Like maybe he had a little crush on him or something. This person quoted the "he's a cop" from OP and said, this will not end well. No, legit. This person said, yep, always a danger. My dad stays out of our personal choices, but when we were younger, he explained to my sister and I how dangerous it was to date a cop and strongly recommended against it. Thankfully, we listened. Period. Period. And that's why we need more women cops. Like, come on. Come on now. You can watch full episodes at youtube.com/jamie.nelson98 on my main channel. Thanks for watching.